What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here helping you take your game to the next level. And today I'm back on offense with another great money play for you guys. Now I'm in the tight double zone formation today. I actually broke down this entire formation for the most part in a mini scheme video that I did about 3 months back when I first started my channel. So I'll have that link below if y'all want to check that out as well. But I've been messing around with a new play out of this that I didn't break down, so I wanted to make a separate video on this play. Now the tight double zone formation is very slept on this year. It was one of the first formations I used this year because I was using the Patriots playbook. It was one of the first formations I used. It's still just as good as it was at the beginning of the year. A lot of people have slept on it. So if you have been sleeping on it or just haven't checked it out, like I said, check out the mini scheme. I'll have a link below. And if you like it, you can pair this play up with it. Now the play I want to look at today is called the halfback option. Now, really quickly, if this is your first time checking out one of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below, and also make sure to hit the bell notification icon right next to that. Basically, that'll just alert you every time I drop a new video. You'll always be up to date the second I drop any new content or Madden 18 news. So you might want to go ahead and do that just so you can always stay up to date. Now, to set up this play, what we want to do is we want to take the X wide receiver, we want to put him on an in route, we want to take the tight end and we want to put him on a fade, and then we take the running back and put him on an in route, and we're going to actually motion him over to the left. Now, you want to make sure that he completely sets so that he doesn't accidentally block. So make sure he sets before you hike the ball. Now against cover 2, we're looking basically just to stay underneath. When we read a cover 2, we can hit the in route over here to Odell Beckham, and he's going to get pretty solid yardage because the defense is going to be dropping back with those seam routes and with the corner route over there. And now on the other side of the field, we'll be able to hit this out route, rack catch that, and we should be able to pick up at least 5 to 7 yards with that pretty easily, as you're going to see right here. Rack catch it, turn up the field, we actually got about 9 to 10 yards there. Now, if they were to play a cover 2 and play underneath coverage because they're trying to take away our dink and dunk, that's going to leave these seam routes open. Let me put my tight end on a fade there, I forgot to do that. That's going to leave these seam routes open for quick passes, but what it's also going to do is it's going to leave this corner route open for a nice big gain as well, as we pass lead this up the field, and we can pick up some huge yardage with this. Almost took it for a touchdown. So that's basically how we're going to attack cover 2, and you're going to see cover 2 typically more than anything else. So this play isn't the greatest, it's not the biggest play against cover 2 like some of the other plays, but where this play really starts to shine is against people that like to use cover 3, because against cover 3, our tight end on this fade route is going to go untouched for a touchdown, and that's pretty big because most one-play touchdowns against cover 3 this year usually involve some kind of a post route getting open or something like that. None of them are the tight end. Most of the time when the tight end's running deep, people don't really they don't worry about using it. They kind of disregard it because typically a tight end running deep is just used a lot of times just to draw some of the zones back to open up underneath stuff. But against cover 3, you're going to see this tight end is going to just be left completely uncovered and ignored, and you can pass lead this with a bullet pass, rack catch it, and you are off to the races. So, you know, there are people that still do use a lot of cover 3 this year, even though cover 2 is, you know, the more popular defense for sure. But when you see people pulling out cover 3 or you expect it, this is a play you want to go to, and you want to make them pay by going up top for a touchdown. If you're trying to go for the one-play touchdown, you can leave the running back blocking if you feel like you need that extra blocker in there. That's fine too, but just be aware of what, you know, try to know what you're expecting on defense when you do that. Now also against cover 3, we can hit the in route still, of course, because these deep zones are still, or these deep routes, excuse me, are drawing these zones a lot further back. And then we're going to also be able to hit the out route over here to the running back against cover 3 as well. And see what happened there. We hiked the ball before he was completely set, and you saw that he blocked there. So we're going to dump it off to the in route. I'll run it one more time. That's a good example of why it's crucial to, especially when you're in a game, make sure that the running back is completely set before you hike the ball, because if he's not 100% set, he's going to block. Now we make sure he's set there, and as you can see, rack catch the out route, and we're going to get about 10 yards on that. So cover 3, we can still dink and dunk underneath like we did against cover 2, but we also have the ability for the one-play touchdown, which is huge. Now against man, this is going to be another really good play against man. We can really start to take advantage of this corner route against man because it's going to be unbumpable. So the faster receiver, better route running you have there, it's going to be the more separation you're going to create. But, you know, as you can see, being an unbumpable corner route, even on Darrelle Revis, we're getting just about 5 yards of separation, then we can rack catch it and take it for some big yards. So if you're playing someone that likes to run a lot of man, this is another good play for you. Let me get this tight end here on his fade. I keep forgetting about that. Now, also, we have the in route and the out route. Both of those are going to be unbumpable against man, so this is going to be a great option against man. Did you see Odell Beckham there running wide open, nobody close to him? So if you have, again, good wide receivers with good route running there, you're going to get even more separation because you're already unbumpable. And then last but not least, the out route is also unbumpable. So here you want to bet like now Vereen. Keep in mind he's not the best running back there, so he didn't create as much separation and he dropped the ball. But you definitely want a if you're going to try to use that against man, you want one of those better route running backs like a Reggie Bush or a Le'Veon Bell, David Johnson, guys with speed and who actually have good route running, so they can create that separation. Now, one last thing I want to do is show this versus nickel blitz because that's something people are always asking about how to beat nickel blitz, or they want me to show the plays versus nickel blitz more often because it's something that obviously you're seeing all the time in online play. Now this is going to be a pretty decent play against nickel blitz because if we're expecting nickel blitz, if we see them set it up, it's pretty obvious when nickel blitz is coming, or when you're playing a nickel blitz abuser that just runs it over and over. What you can do against nickel blitz is instead of putting the running back on an out route, you can block him and motion him over, and this is going to allow you to pick up nickel blitz pretty much every time. And then from here you can either hit the in route to Odell Beckham, which will be open, or if the guy is usering him, you can quick pass this seam route here to Y, because since the cornerback's blitzing off that side, it leaves a lot of open area right there. So what you want to do is you want to bullet pass lead that inside, and you want to hold the possession catch so that you get down and don't take hits. So when you, like I said, when you see nickel blitz, make sure to block the running back, motion him over. That'll usually pick up the blitzer, and then from there, read where the user is, and you can either dump it off to the in route to Beckham, or you can hit that quick pass in the seam and really make them pay for it. So just be aware that you have an option with this play to beat the best blitz in the game as well. It's crucial. Now, if you enjoyed this video, as always, just like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for a lot more Madden 18 news that'll be coming soon, and I will see you guys next time.